Strengthening AWS IAM Security, How to Activate Multi-Factor Authentication, MFA, Step by Step. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Introduction. Understanding the importance of MFA and AWS IAM. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, ensuring the security of your cloud infrastructure is more critical than ever. AWS Identity and Access Management, IAM, is pivotal in managing access to your AWS resources, making it a primary target for malicious actors. Multi-factor authentication, MFA, has emerged as a robust security measure to mitigate risks, adding an extra layer of protection beyond the traditional username and password. In this podcast, we'll explore the importance of MFA in AWS IAM, walk through the process of activating MFA, and share best practices to help you strengthen your AWS security posture. MFA, your extra layer of security in AWS. MFA enhances your AWS account security by requiring users to provide 2 or more authentication factors before gaining access. These factors typically include something you know, your password, and something you have, an MFA device, such as a smartphone app or hardware token. By enabling MFA, even if your password is compromised, unauthorized users would still need access to your MFA device to gain entry, significantly reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Choosing your MFA activation method, root account versus IAM account. Before diving into the activation process, it's essential to understand the difference between enabling MFA for your AWS root account versus an IAM account. The root account has full access to all AWS services and resources, making it crucial to protect it with MFA. However, enabling MFA for IAM accounts, especially for users with elevated permissions, is equally essential to safeguard against unauthorized access to critical resources. Activating MFA for your IAM account, a detailed walkthrough. These steps will activate MFA for your IAM account and enhance your AWS security. Step 1. Logging into your AWS IAM account. Begin by logging into your AWS Management Console using your IAM credentials. Ensure you have the necessary permissions to manage IAM settings. Step 2. Navigating the IAM dashboard. Once logged in, navigate to the IAM dashboard by searching for IAM in the AWS Services search bar. Click on IAM to access the Identity and Access Management Console. Step 3. Accessing Security Credentials. On the IAM dashboard, locate the User section on the left-hand menu and select the user for whom you want to enable MFA. Click on the user's name to access their details. In the Security Credentials tab, scroll down to the Assigned MFA Device section. Step 4. Selecting and configuring your MFA device. Click on Manage under the Assigned MFA Device section. You can configure a virtual MFA device, smartphone app, a U2F security key, or a hardware MFA device. To use a virtual MFA device, you must install an authenticator app, for example, Google Authenticator or Authy, on your smartphone. Follow the on-screen instructions to scan the QR code provided by AWS and configure your device. Step 5. Verification and completion. After configuring your MFA device, AWS will prompt you to enter the one-time passcodes generated by your device. Enter the 2 consecutive codes to verify your device. Once verified, your MFA device is active for your IAM account, providing an additional layer of security. Best practices for implementing MFA in AWS. Enable MFA for all IAM users. Ensure that MFA is activated for all users with access to sensitive resources. Use hardware MFA devices for root accounts. For enhanced security, consider using hardware MFA devices for the root account, as they offer a higher level of protection. Regularly review MFA usage. Review and audit MFA usage across your AWS environment to ensure compliance and security. Educate users. Provide training and resources to users on the importance of MFA and how to manage their MFA devices. Conclusion. Strengthening your AWS security with MFA. Activating MFA is critical in fortifying your AWS environment against unauthorized access. By following the steps outlined in this podcast and adhering to best practices, you can significantly enhance the security of your AWS resources. Remember, in cloud security, every additional layer of protection counts. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website and follow our social media links.